I think it was a Wednesday or Thursday. I was at work, and I said to the guy I'm working with, I got to go home. And I drove home. On the way home, I almost passed out. A friend of mine's, I played tennis, was a doctor. I called him, and he says, you better get to the emergency room right away.
Doctors found Nick was bleeding internally, caused by 2 different cancerous tumors, one in his small intestine and one in his colon.
The doctors from Berks Medical Center came in my room, and they described what had to be done. They recommended I go to Bay State. It was a great decision for me, that's for sure. When I went through my hometown there, it was a tough one, I'll be honest with you. I said, maybe I got to see this town again.
In a complex 9-hour procedure, 2 Bay State surgical teams, led by Dr. Jabbour and Dr. Katali, were able to coordinate the removal of both tumors, reducing the physical and mental toll separate surgeries would bring.
In any surgery that requires more than one team, you have to have clear discussion in terms of what are we planning on doing and in which order. So it has to be almost like a dance. And it's not like I did my part and then now it's his part. It's really both parts almost at the same time in a very orderly fashion.
He didn't sugarcoat it. He told me exactly what he was going to do, but he thought that it was going to be successful. They decided at the time to do both at the same time, and I was all for it. So, boy, I was glad that they were able to do it. I know it was very complicated, but somehow they did it. A couple weeks after my surgery, one of the doctors said, you might have Lynch syndrome. I said, what the heck is that?
Lynch syndrome is a genetic condition that increases cancer risk. After identifying it, Nick and his family members are more proactive with screenings like colonoscopies.
Nick's condition is an eye-opener for the public in general. Colonoscopy screening, I think it is important because if you diagnose a tumor early, the chance of curing the cancer is a lot higher than if you diagnose it later.
Nick was able to start chemotherapy quickly after the surgery as part of his ongoing care with Dr. Asik and his team at Bay State Health's D'Amour Center for Cancer Care.
The surgeon removes the tumor, but every cancer has a potential to spread in the body. So that's where we come in and we give chemotherapy to kill those cells.
Nick's recovery was not easy, but he persevered and is now living cancer-free.
It's just mind-boggling when you're sick, what it does to you, physically and mentally. So that's why I felt so good when I could go to work or go play tennis. And it makes a big difference in life.
It was such a pleasant surprise for me. One day I called him before his tennis game, and I was very happy that he's back to his normal life and he's enjoying it.
It's a great blessing to see him a healthy person now.
What they did for me and my family, I can't say enough of great things about Bay State. It just feels good to feel good, that's for sure.
Bay State Health, advancing care, enhancing lives.